Act 4, Scene 2 of The Taming of the Shrew, back in Padua, Tranio and Hortensio eavesdrop on Lucentio, who, still disguised as Cambio, is flirting with Bianca. She reciprocates his advances, and the two kiss. Hortensio swears never to woo her more, since she's chosen the lowly tutor Cambio as her suitor. Tranio, who never intended to marry Bianca in the first place, takes a similar oath. Hortensio announces that he has an even better marriage prospect, a rich widow who has long admired him. Tranio tells Bianca he will no longer be courting her, but he wishes her and Cambio all the best. Biondello enters and tells Tranio that he's spied an old merchant who may be willing to play the role of Lucentio's father. Lucentio and Bianca exit just as the merchant arrives. Tranio learns that the merchant is from Mantua and proceeds to trick him into thinking that the Mantuans have been banned from Padua on pain of death. He offers to help the merchant impersonate Vincenzio, who is from Pisa, so that he can evade the ban and conduct his business in town. In this scene, the Lucentio Bianca plot reaches its climax. Lucentio still has obstacles to face, like getting his father's approval and Baptista Minola's permission, and doubts persist about whether Bianca will marry him. The man Baptista favors for a son-in-law is Lucentio's own servant, Tranio, who is acting as a decoy on Lucentio's behalf. While eavesdropping on Lucentio and Bianca, Tranio and Hortensio remind the audience that Petruchio doesn't have a monopoly on misogyny. Tranio makes a barbed comment about unconstant womankind, opening the way for Hortensio's much angrier remarks about how unworthy Bianca is of his favors and how fond, that is foolish, he was to take an interest in her. Tranio calls Bianca beastly, and Hortensio picks up the hint, describing Bianca as a proud, disdainful haggard. This is the same word Petruchio used to describe Katherine in the previous scene, and it suggests the same demeaning view of women as pets. This scene also introduces the idea of Petruchio's taming school, not a literal academy, but a place where other men can learn to bully their wives into good behavior, as Petruchio does. Hortensio is planning to be Petruchio's first student.